I think that was a little racist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's on camera. It was already recording.
You've done this to me before. We'll see if it is or not.
We'll see. I admit nothing yet.
The last episode, you told me my burp was at the beginning and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So I know you're full of it.
Well, I think the camera just started at the wrong time. It's not my fault.
We'll see. We'll see.
See, I love that you didn't deny that you did something racist. You're just like, I don't know that you caught me. Really.
I'm just not gonna, accept that there's proof.
It's not a denial. It's you can't prove it.
What you gonna do?
Call ICE. I'm just kidding. We don't need any more power lines.
We just had 8 inches of ice, okay?
That's what she said.
We're good. She wishes.
Oh, that's a great, like, you could work that into, if you had a stand-up routine, that would be something to work in there. How about them ice storms? It's like, damn, no wonder everyone's bitching. 3 inches of ice, my woman would bitch too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good. Like there's a good bit there.
There's a lot. I remember back when I was posting TikToks all the time, a couple of years ago, we had ice and snow, and when I had that F-150 truck, and Mike went to drive off in it, and he was cut around the corner or whatever, and I recorded it, and then I posted it, and I said, so looks like he's more excited about 5 inches than I am. He got mad. I took it down, but it went viral like right away too. Like within 2 hours, it had like 100-something thousand views, and then I could tell that he wasn't happy with it, and I was like, that's not worth it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
That's a shot.
But it wasn't. It's not a shot at him because that doesn't apply to him.
I know it's not. But
it was funny as fuck.
Oh, it's funny as shit. Yeah, that's funny as shit.
That's all I was going for.
Yeah,
but I'm not trying to make a dig at my husband, and I don't want the world to think I am, so I took it down.
But they would definitely think. They definitely think that. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the TikToks where people fake getting in fights, like husbands and wives?
They have some of them have their whole platform is on it.
Yeah.
I came across one that was a horrible video, and I was like, what the fuck she letting him talk? And so, I dive in, I'm like mad. And then I realized it's their whole platform. Every video is them faking some stupid argument about, just they bring in the mother-in-law, or they just things that are going to trigger people. And I'm like, this is bullshit, but it's also clever. They're making money off of it because those videos are going viral as fuck.
I thought for a minute, I was like, I could do this with my wife. Just the size difference in us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, then people are going to call like DCS on us and our kids. We're going to deal with real shit. Like, I'm not doing that.
You are if you go viral. Yeah. If you get popular,
you deal with real shit.
They'll just fuck with you. Yeah. Plus, that's bad mojo to bring into your marriage, and to be known as the couple who disrespects each other, and like that's not.
It doesn't end well.
That's not what I want.
It doesn't end well.
No.
Well, not for the disrespect thing, but I think you might remember this. I don't think I've ever talked about this on here. When my wife and we used to pretend like I'd beat her. We lived in that apartment complex in Jackson. You'll remember.
Yeah, it's something's familiar.
Like 20 years ago, plus something like plus years ago. We're living in Jackson, Tennessee. We're there. We're super poor in this apartment that we can barely afford. We have no furniture.
Right? Been there.
We had a TV with a TV stand, and we couldn't afford internet or cable. So it was never on, and it was just an empty floor. We had a table that she'd got from her parents, like 2 chairs, had a couple bowls, like that. That's what we had, and we had a bed. That was it. Nothing. I mean, we just had nothing, and so we would get bored, and you wouldn't think it if you met my wife. This is not a dig at her. You wouldn't think of it. She has a goofy sense of humor. But I think most people who meet her, and my joke is always like, she doesn't have a sense of humor, but she does. It's just, I don't know. She has a great poker face. You know what I mean? But anyway, and this is it's kind of, I think it's a great sense of humor. Everyone else will think it's twisted. All 2 people listening. We used to pretend, I don't know how this came about, that I would beat her. Like I would say, bitch, don't do that again. I'd stomp the floor and hit the wall, and she'd go, oh my God, please, no, not again. We'd just die laughing. Like loud.
Yeah.
Loud. And so the apartment complex, part of the reason we were so poor, one, it was safe. Two, it was very expensive. And they used to always have functions there. Like they'd have fucking yard sales and pool parties and barbecues and, not yard sales, but like community sales, shit like that. And what are you doing, you ding dong? It's a video. Someone's gonna see the video.
They can't. They didn't see that. They couldn't hear that.
I did. I pointed it out.
Damn it! I'm hot. I'm having like a hot flash or something.
Anyway,
I'm like dying. Sorry.
So like it was a nice apartment complex, and they do things all the time. It's very, very community, right? And they'd leave door hangers. We're gonna have a barbecue. Come to the barbecue. Like come to the. We stopped getting door hangers. Neighbors stopped talking to us. Everybody just kind of avoided us, and it dawned on me. And again, I was young and dumb. I told her, I was like, honey, they think I'm beating you. She's like, what? I was like, they think I'm beating you, but they're not calling the cops. They're just letting it happen. I don't know what's worse. that we're pulling this prank, even though it was unbelievably dumb. Like, of course, law enforcement was going to show up. Like, I would see that now. I didn't see that then. I was bored. You know what I mean? And but
it's a weird game to play.
So,
especially in Jackson, Tennessee. Of all places.
I mean, I don't deny that. It's a weird game to play.
Yep.
I'm a weird guy.
I'm not hating it. Actually, Mike and I play the same game, only in the car. We do it in the car. We have it down where he reaches over to backhand me and I throw my head to the side. We never make contact, but we have
it like waiting on someone.
Yeah, we have it so like he can come at me and I go one way, or he can come at me this way and I flig back, or we have a whole fake fight system. And so in the car, it's really funny. And I've never thought about it, but nobody's ever showed up for us either. I guess everybody's just letting me get my ass beat.
Get that bitch.
Nobody cares.
She deserves it.
Nobody cares. Like, you see that? No,
well, the thing is too, like the size discrepancy between myself and my wife. I was like, man, especially back then.
Yeah.
I was like, not that there's really that much difference now, but I was just like, everyone's just letting this float. Like we were doing social experiments before I knew what a social experiment was.
Yeah.
And nobody gave a shit.
Yep.
Nobody gave a shit.
People do be minding their business, and except for when they're not supposed to be, then they're all about it.
Yeah. So we stopped doing that, and eventually, like a month or two later, the door hangers came back. They must be through it now.
They're good now. Yeah.
They're fine. I don't know. Like when we were getting ready to move from there, the guy who lived below us, he was a new guy that moved in, probably a month or two before we left, and he worked at the steel mill down the road. He's a pretty big dude. He worked a bad shift, like that one of those like second, third swing shifts. So it's like nighttime, morning, just the worst hours. So he'd sleep during the day, and we were gone during the day, and that's whatever. We'd say hi. I'm a friendly person. About a month before we left, we had these other people move in kind of to the other side front. And we never had assigned parking spots. We never had numbers. Whatever. It just, people parked where they fucking park. Mm-hmm. And it was a man and a woman. Man, they were a pain in the ass. They were always loud. They were always fighting. I mean, that's saying something from a guy when we first moved there, I was pretending to beat my then girlfriend's ass. Right? But they were just hateful. It was just always rude. And so we just quickly avoided them. And they were young like us too. The other guy lived below us, who was middle-aged. And anyway, they were a young married couple. And I heard about it from the neighbor across the hall. Because if you've lived in like a nicer-esque apartment complex, some of them are very community. People are like, hey, what's going on? And this is very before cell phones were crazy. You know what I mean? Like everyone just in their own little social media world, people actually talk to each other.
Yeah.
the dude who lived there believed that, and I'd had this interaction with him before, that the spot right in front of his apartment was his assigned spot, and that's where him and his wife park. They park here and they park here. This is where it is. And he got pretty loud, but he stayed a good distance from me. He was a foot shorter than I was. So he was just like kind of letting it go. But I could tell that this guy is just angry. Like he ran hot. Whatever. I parked somewhere else. I didn't give a shit. I mean, I parked there again too, but whatever. I guess he was having a super bad day. And this is when I was at work. My wife was at work. We didn't find out till we got back that evening. The guy, the steel mill worker, a fucking steel mill worker, right? Like he's doing a real job. Who's sleeping during the day is getting his door fucking pounded on by this dude. And he opens the door. He's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "You got to move your car. That's my wife's spot. You got to move the car. That's my wife's spot." And he's like, "Is your wife here?" And she's like, "No." He's like, "Okay, well, I have to get up in a couple hours and go to work." So he just shuts the door. Guy bangs on the door again. And he's like, "Man, what do you want?" And the guy's just screaming at him apparently. 'Cause, again, one thing I know is my neighbors all like to listen, but we don't get involved.
Right.
Right. That's this place's. That's their code. It's what they operate by. So I'm sure the story I got was pretty on point. And so this happened 3 or 4 more times of just him fucking, I guess, banging on the door. And the steel mill worker was apparently calm the whole time. He didn't lose his shit. He just told him, like, "If you knock on this door again, I'm gonna break your nose." Like I have to be at work in a couple hours. I need to sleep. And he shut the door.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker banged on it and said, I guess when the steel mill guy opened it, he didn't hesitate. He knocked the shit out of him.
Oh my gosh.
And just fucking like out cold, like that guy's wife calls 911. Oh no, not his wife. He calls 911 because his wife wasn't there yet. He calls 911. And so like the cops and everything come up, and there's this big hado about, he's like, "This guy assaulted me." And apparently the steel mill works. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. He's like, "What?" He's like, I haven't touched him. He's like, "This crazy guy's been banging on my door." He's like, "His nose is bleeding." I just figured he's having a mental episode. I was hoping he'd go away. And so they knock on the other doors, of which we're not home at this time, right? And his wife was like, the only people who saw it are these 2 dudes. And the neighbor across the hall is like, "They asked me." And I was like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "I didn't see shit." I was like, so even if the cops would have came because I was kicking my wife's ass or my girlfriend's ass, they wouldn't have chipped in.
That's funny.
Oh, it's great. Right. That guy, and the best part is that was like a Wednesday or Tuesday. I don't know. It's middle of the week. The first Monday, they had the crews out assigning people parking spots. And that guy's parking spot was now no longer in front of his house. They actually moved it way off to the side. They're like, "That's your number."
Have you seen on all social media right now, all the different platforms with all the ice and snow that's hit?
Snow wars.
All the people with the parking spots. I'm loving it, man. Every time I see one, I'm like, "Ooh, I got to see what happens next."
Oh,
that one lady that unshoveled, somebody took her spot, so she came back and shoveled it all. She spent 2 hours to shovel it all back. I'm like, let's go.
I like the ones who take the time to cover the car and come out with buckets of hot water or buckets of water, and they turn it into a popsicle. You're just like, that's spite.
Mm-hmm.
I love your
That's next level. That's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. I've really enjoy those.
I like the ones.
I hate driving those people.
I like the ones where you see the people like, "Yeah, I shoveled the thing," and the guy turns around and the plow just covers his driveway, and he just toss the shovel. He's like, "I'm out."
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild, man.
I can't imagine living in a place with that much snow. I mean, we got a lot of ice here in Middle Tennessee, but just all the snow. Did you see? What was it? Is it Russia? Where the snow, they had some snow caps that went to the top of the, what do you call it?
Oh yeah, no.
To the top of the buildings.
Yeah, like, I think they're 5 or 6 story buildings, and the snowdrift is taller than the building.
Snowdrift. That was, I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, it's like 8 to 10 story tall snowdrifts against the building.
That's insane to me. Insane. Yeah, like you're buried in your building. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, Siberia has one of those towns, like the coldest town in the world or whatever, and it's I can't say the name. It's Yakutsk. I don't know, whatever.
Can't say any of those names.
Yeah,
Japan just got a huge dumping of snow too. They're like 18 feet in some city. Yeah, it's insane. Like they just have these like tunnels, like these big like just walkways to get through.
You know what they say, Amy? Global warming's a bitch. We're losing the ice caps. There's more snow and ice caps than ever before. The polar bears are dying. There's more polar bears than ever before.
I mean, how is this all working? Is it all just like shifting, you know? Like
no, they're just lying. They don't know. They don't know. There's no way they know.
But what about okay, so are the oceans not rising because the glaciers are melting? Is that fact or false?
No, the shoreline, since we've been able to take satellite photos, have not shifted. The shoreline, since we built the first fucking lighthouses, have not shifted. The water line is the same.
Oh. But what's the big fucking deal?
Understand, like, if you take into the history of the world, the past 10,000 years of climate history, if you're taking in, so you have 60 seconds in 1 minute, right? 10,000 years of our history is like 1 billionth of a second. It's fucking nothing. We don't understand how. This is the thing. Everything they tell you they know, they don't know. The deepest hole we've ever dug into the earth is 8 miles. They have no idea what's under the crust of the earth. They don't know what the composition is. They're like, we have a spinning magnet core of nickel and iron, and it creates a... They don't know that. They have no idea. They have no idea how it works. In fact, they found oceans in hollow spots. They don't like talking about that too much. You know, they don't know how anything works. And to say they do is a lie.
That's so crazy.
They don't understand gravity. No one does. We understand the principle of what it pulls, how it pulls, and that in a vacuum it pulls equally. We understand air resistance and things because of it. We don't know what generates gravity. We don't. Like, well, this is a fact. Science has created scientism, its own religion, where we believe things like, well, it's peer reviewed. If you look into how the peer review system works, it's all bullshit. Do you know why modern pharmaceuticals exist? Is because they found out that there's a byproduct from petroleum products that they could make drugs out of. So the major owners of the fields bought the medical schools at that time and started pushing these different drugs to see what they would do. Even now, they don't know. They don't know. It's just a crapshoot. And then they find out something works really well, and they're like, wow, this is amazing. Cool. Let's patent it and charge people fucking $10,000 a pill. ECB 46, or is it 45? It's a derivative from the Australian blushwood tree. They did cancer research, I think in Australia at one of the universities there. And they were taking an extract. I think it was ECB 46 or 45. And they were putting this.
Heard of that.
No one has. And this, you can still find the TV, like the Australian TV programs that talk about it. It was a huge deal. They were injecting it into solid mass tumors. That would be like brain tumors or whatever, like things you can't operate on. And so they did it on animals, and it had a 100% efficacy. Like it works 100% of the time. So they did a double-blind human trial. Trial lasted 2 weeks, and they ended it. And everyone that was given a placebo was brought back in and given the actual drug. 100% of participants' cancer was cured. Pharmaceutical conglomerate went in there, gave a few $1 billion to the government and to the university. And now it is illegal to take blushwood seeds out of Australia. It's a felony. That compound in Australia cannot be removed. They own the rights to the research, and they locked it all down.
That's so screwed up.
There's so many things like that. There's so many things like that it's and feel free to look that up. You know, Australian blushwood tree cure. Like, people sell the extracts and stuff. That's probably not what you're getting. And that's sure as hell not what they derived out of it. But everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. Politicians are stupid. They chase popularity and clout. They have no souls. I don't care who your favorite politician is. They're all that way, 100% of the time. I have firsthand experience with potentially the future governor of Tennessee that will blow your fucking mind. But if I talked about it, it would probably be bad for my family.
Yeah, not worth it then.
It's not worth it. So it's like you see these. It's all bullshit. Look at the Epstein files, right? You have the Marzani, the macaroni dude who shot the fucking healthcare executive, right? Which is definitely some Manchurian candidate bullshit. When they're marching him to court right now, and it's a big show. He's going to get off, by the way. We have the Epstein files. We've had the federal government say, well, we're not releasing the videos these emails talk about because it has dead children and child pornography. You just admitted there's dead children and child pornography that came along with these, and you haven't fucking arrested anybody. And you have video evidence. Well, it's under investigation. What investigation is there? You have video evidence.
Yeah,
and you won't tell me who the fucking email gets into. Yeah. It's like the Bush family, the Clinton family, fucking Mossad, CIA. It's all evil. The world is an evil satanic cult that's ran by fucking pedophiles. Did you see Nicki Minaj going off on X?
Mm-mm.
I have to pull up her.
Will she go off on this whole Epstein thing?
on Hollywood, on the Epstein thing, on politicians.
That's so funny. Somebody who's one of their most popular songs is "Wet Ass Pussy."
Oh yeah,
going off on the evil in Hollywood. Like there's some jokes there.
Oh, I mean the realest person you can talk to is a whore. Is one who knows they're a whore. There's no lie in them. They know what they are. You know what I mean? Like from my faith, when Christ came and talked, he talked to the thieves, the prostitutes, the murderers. He didn't talk to politicians. Not enough soul in a politician to save. You know what I mean? There's not enough there. Not enough humans. So, let me get to some of her. So she's talking about, I think it was the Oscars or the Grammys, whatever, the Grammys. She posted this. She's like, as they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. The ritual will backfire on them. God will not be mocked. Blessed is the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Every tongue shall rise up against me, and judgment shall be condemned and put to shame. Watch. And she said, Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds to sell 300 albums. So now she can lose skin and a flop album and a weird change. She's just fucking lighting people up. Here's what a sensible, forward-thinking, cutting-edge leading nation is having. So what sensible, forward-thinking, cutting-edge leading nation is having a debate on whether or not there should be voter ID. Like they're actually fighting not to have people present ID or people present ID while voting for your leaders. Do you get it? Do you get it now? She's at the Grammys while she's texting this shit. She's like, everyone knows Chrissy Teigen has had a dick, allegedly. The LGBTQ community has also started seeing through the veil, and it is pissing them off. Why are they getting the gay vote by default? They're not. Said the gay people are flying in to vote for them. No loyalty to anyone. The gay community should be able to choose every 4 years like everyone else. It's oh, here's another one. They're flying in immigrants to vote because they reneged on all the promises they made to African Americans and could no longer get the African American vote by default. They're causing distractions in the streets to distract from the billions they stole from taxpayers. She also goes after Jay-Z, calling him a pedophile, showing pictures of him with these 15 and 16-year-old girls. Calling him a child person. So maybe I should. This is Nicki Minaj. And she's like, maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques they use. She's talking about Jay-Z. Imagine a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age, and how he all would have his head on a platter. The guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Next, I'll get the owner of the Shade Room and more. So they sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about abuse that I suffered, and they've all been trying to stall my projects in hopes I'll lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told you all to leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have just sat there and taken your meds. She's talking about Trevor Noah. She says, Trevor refuses to come out of the closet. Everyone in the industry knows he has a boyfriend. allegedly. She said this about the Grinch. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in the satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when their master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. It keeps going. Like she's calling it like she's fucking swinging.
I heard Jay-Z's about to be the next Diddy.
Oh, he always has been.
But it's about to come out on him like it did on Diddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so his hairstyle is Basquiat is so you know who Basquiat is, the artist?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's little known. He was a heavy occultist and ritualist, Satanist, and he was also kind of the art scene. And he was really loved by like Andy Warhol and some of these other people like that. Like he was a big deal like in New York. He ended up dying, but whatever. Jay-Z idolizes Basquiat, and Basquiat was gay. Not that, whatever, he was. So he's that crazy hairstyle and the fedoras and shit that he's trying to look. He always tries to look like Basquiat. It's this weird thing. But Basquiat's core principles was the occult, like ritual sacrifice, human sacrifice. He ran in those circles. Haitian voodoo magic, like that's what he was about. Art was a secondary thing that I feel like they hide behind. When you look at like Maria Abramovich and Michelle Lemmy, I think it's Lemmy, the French chick. They're both very witchy looking dudes. Like Maria Abramovich, I don't know if you've ever seen her.
I think I have.
Yeah, she's in her late 70s or early 80s, and she looks like she's 50.
She wears all the black from head to toe.
Looks like Morticia. Yeah. Morticia Adams kind of thing. Yeah. She's also the Ukrainian ambassador for like child's rights and shit like that. Oh, and she's weird. The same one that Spirit Cooking. You ever heard of that?
Spirit Cooking.
Spirit Cooking is a very popular thing in Hollywood that she would go out and hold these huge events. All the celebrities would pay oodles of money to come to, and it's a mock human sacrifice and rituals that you would eat, like of people. Like if you ever see the person that's laying down, they're covered in syrup and things like that, and they're like taking pieces of them and eating it, like mock cannibalism. All the celebrities, Will Ferrell, everybody's there at these things. They all got to be there. That's her. Those are her events, and they all come and pay tribute. You'll see them all kneel down before her. Super fucking weird, dude.
Remember Doogie Howser? Was it Neil Patrick Harris or something like that?
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris.
Didn't he do one that was very controversial? It was like of a he did one of a celebrity or something that had just passed or something. I don't know. And I've seen stuff about him doing those things.
Oh yeah, I mean look at what's coming out in these the Epstein emails, which are I stopped. I had to tune out. I couldn't handle it. My soul can't handle it. I'm burnt out.
I don't dive down it too much.
Good for you.
All the baby stuff. I don't get in. I don't ever feel good. I can't do anything. I can't do anything from here. I can't. You always hit a wall. You know what I mean? Like there's.
Why is no one doing anything? And if you try to do something, they'll arrest you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that we're not the good guys. You know what I mean? This is horrible things. Like the other stuff that isn't so alleged, like Bill Gates drugging his wife to give her antibiotics because he caught something on Epstein's island. What? Like if he's gonna drug his wife, what the fuck would he put in those vaccines for us?
Yeah,
we're not married to him. You know what I mean? Look, holy shit. The just total disregard. Like JD Vance, I think, is sunk. He's so tied in with Peter Thiel, and Peter Thiel is the second, like one of the most mentioned people in there. Tied deep with all the intelligence, which was obvious. You know, there's some dark shit in there. There's some dark shit in there. And the thing that probably breaks my heart the most is like Senator Massey got this out, and the Trump people are coming for him hard. Ours is the GOP, right? They want him gone. And someone's like, what do you think that you get a change to the Democrat side? Because again, they're this both, you have to be the other, right? This bullshit. They try and convince us we have to be one or the other than just doing the right thing. And he's like, no, I vote with the GOP 91% of the time, except the other 9% when they're covering up for their fucking pedophile friends. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like the president of the United States, his son-in-law is putting $117 billion into Gaza, where hundreds of thousands of people, women and children, were murdered, and no one did anything about it. And they're going to put hotels on their graves, and our president's going to directly benefit through his family. And there's going to be a Trump hotel in the ocean over the bodies of children. That's where we live. That's where we are in the world.
Yeah.
We've all been lied to. It's all a lie. Everything is a lie. Everything is a lie.
The more you know, the less you know.
The more you know, the closer you are to a psychotic episode. You know, like I've never understood any of the weird rumors and stuff that you hear, like Billie Eilish was dating her brother. You know, that was from Jack Osbourne. Oh yeah, like apparently that's a well-known Hollywood one people hint at all the time, that they were like a thing for a long time.
I thought they were just close friends. That's what I've always heard.
Really close. Not as close as the French president is with his dad/wife.
Oh, that thing is crazy.
Like, but the thing is, like, here's like if you look at it for what it is, right? At some point, it does seem like we're paying taxes to this pedophile satanic ring of evil, right? Like the evil's in charge. The Rothschilds are famous for inbreeding. The president of France is Rothschild. They just started changing their names. So it makes sense that these other people that they associate with and these other people that get famous, like, here's a fun thing about President Trump. His grandfather was on the military science. He's a military physicist who collected all of Tesla's scientific research when Tesla died.
Oh, I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's weird. Do you know who he helped? And his grandfather was one of the people who helped develop the radar. Do you know what the last name of the other scientist who helped Trump develop the radar? Bush.
Oh, shocker.
Shocker. They're all just in this shit together. They don't do it, they take it. If you come up with something innovative that'll change the world, they'll fucking kill you. If you speak like Charlie Kirk did, they'll fucking shoot you in the throat in front of everybody.
It's kind of like finding out that the NFL is rigged, you know? It's all just for entertainment. Like everybody acts like they're in this thing and they're all playing by the rules and they're opposing teams, but they're not. They're all on the same team. They all have a game plan. They're all following the rule book, and just nobody else has access to it. Nobody else knows what the fuck's going on until it happens.
Yep. It's all a show.
And we're fronting it. We're paying for it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a production. It's a production. I used to that's when I lost interest in the MMA, when you could tell like that these fucking people, like, one, they're not in the same class. They're obviously fixing these fights. It's okay. Or at least setting these other people up to win, whatever. So I got into bare knuckle boxing, but that's gone the same way. Everything does, right? It's bread and circuses. It's the oldest thing. You have to keep the masses entertained. If you want to stay in charge, you have to keep the masses entertained. That's all they're doing.
And it's controlled entertainment.
That's what social media is. Your algorithm is designed to keep you engaged and not thinking. They don't want you talking to anyone anymore. But it's also, I think, out of control and backfiring because the way information can spread like wildfire. It spreads faster than the algorithm can adapt. What bothers me is a thing that's going on in Tennessee. They're about to invest half the DOD, DOE, U.S. government is about to invest about $500 billion in Tennessee. They're calling it Manhattan Project 2.0. They're saying it's for like nuclear renaissance, for AI, and for data centers. I think they're lying.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I believe them to be lying, though. I think they are building a bunch of infrastructure and they're going to build a bunch of stuff, but I just don't think they're telling us where it is.
What could it be?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to know.
Quit.
I think knowing is dangerous. I've come to this conclusion at this age in my life. Some things, knowing them is dangerous. And then you have to say, do I want to? Do I want to keep picking this string? Because you got to accept what comes with it. I don't. I don't want to pick the string. In fact, I think I have a bit of a gift for seeing patterns. Not like a beautiful mind schizophrenic crazy, but
not too far though.
I'm not too far away. You know, like it's different between like 945 and 947. Like we're not the same, but
yeah.
But
we round up the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we do. But I'm very good at that. And I see it, I can feel myself like not unraveling it, just kind of unravels itself before me. And I'm doing everything I can not to learn or look at any of that stuff because I know everything they're saying doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense. And I know if I start thinking about it, I'm going to start trying to figure out why it doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to sleep good at night. I don't sleep good enough as it is. So I don't fucking want to know. I don't want to know what they're doing. I'm sure it's something technological. I'm sure it's something that we will wish that they weren't doing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like nuclear weaponry. It's ridiculous that we have nuclear weapons. I mean, we have them, so everyone has them, whatever. But
we shouldn't.
Allegedly. Well, we fucking shouldn't. Allegedly, we have nuclear weapons, but whatever. That's different. That's a different story. But I don't know. I don't know. I know that the military has now admitted that we have direct energy weapons. All the shit that's come out in the last 2 months, every conspiracy theorist everywhere needs to be sitting back like, I fucking knew it. You know, like, time to paint the roof blue. Yeah. You know, our military has weapons they can point at people and they'll bleed out of their eyes. You know what I mean? Like, you have what? What the hell are you people doing? You know, keeping us dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Against who? Who? Mm-hmm. Who's going to kick our ass? All we do is go around kicking everyone else's ass.
I would love to know more about the oceans. Like,
I wouldn't. I would sleep worse.
Oh yeah, definitely wouldn't sleep at all. But yeah. That's where I hold the most curiosity, not in space, but in the oceans. I want to know what's in there. Girl? I don't know.
I think there's water.
Bitch. I mean, there's more water on this planet than there is land, right? I mean,
yeah, well, there's even more water than you think.
Yeah, like
they found water underneath the crust that's greater than the accumulation in all the water in all the oceans.
So that's what I was going to say. Like when you were talking about the core, they don't actually know. We don't know. Like,
we have no idea. The fucking world could be flat for all we know.
You know, I'm not there, but I will tell you, some of this shit is convincing. Some of these videos that pop up, you're like, I'm not going to comment or like this, but I'm going to think about it for a minute.
I think I have a t-shirt floating around somewhere that says, I'm not a flat earther, but.
I mean, there's a lot of that. Yeah, you know, like I don't believe in Bigfoot, but I don't believe in mermaids, but there's something.
That's it, isn't it? It's $100,000 quote. There's something.
There's something.
Yeah, to me, the flat earth thing, I believe that there's something about our reality that doesn't make sense. And that question somehow layered with the flat earth question, and they don't want you asking it. They don't want you picking at it.
Antarctica alone is very intriguing. The fact that our world can't agree on one fucking thing other than let's all just leave it alone. Nobody go there. Fly over it. Nobody go there. Nobody claim it. Minimal amount of people can go there and do some research in certain areas when it's approved, and you fucking maintain 20 fucking visas to do so. But that's what I don't get. We can't agree on religion. We can't agree on global warming. We can't agree on anything. Currency. We can't agree on the way food should be, produced and distributed. We can't agree on oil. We can't agree on anything but Antarctica. And we're not going to talk about it. It's going to be hush hush. That's another one. I don't know. I want to know about what's under the sea. I don't want to know what's in Antarctica.
Did you ever hear about Buzz Aldrin's tweet from Antarctica? Because Buzz Aldrin went down to Antarctica.
I don't remember a tweet.
He made a tweet and it was famous. So Buzz Aldrin was like, I forget which dude he was to be into space. He's famous astronaut, moon guy. If we went to the moon, we did not go to the moon.
I know. I don't think we did either.
No, we didn't go to the fucking moon.
Go ahead, come for me.
Yeah. So Buzz Aldrin, famous astronaut, but he's the only astronaut who really loves playing up the astronaut bit. Armstrong, all the others became reclusive. They stopped talking to the media. They fucking shuttered themselves away. They were just done with the world, which is weird. Buzz Aldrin didn't. He fucking loved it. Anyway, so he's done all these things and he went back into space as an old man. He's like, I'm going to Antarctica with all these people. And he put out a tweet and when he was at Antarctica and it fucking went famous and he claimed that he had been hacked.
What did he say? This is where we filmed the moon landing. It's nice to be back again. Hadn't been here since we landed on the moon.
No, let me pull it up because I want to give it exactly. I didn't have this right. So he denied that it was from him. Any of that kind of stuff, man.
Is he the same astronaut that said it didn't happen?
No, that was a different guy. And that guy said it kind of tongue in cheek. I'm going to paraphrase here, but I don't want to. Okay, he said, this is the tweet. We are all in danger. It is evil itself.
And he tweeted that while he was in Antarctica.
And he sent out a picture of a mountain that looks like a gigantic pyramid. It's known as the Black Pyramid. But there's it's just a mountain covered in snow. And apparently they were all down there. I mean, fucking Obama went down there, I think, around the same time he did. The Pope went down there. Like, fucking everybody went down there at this same time. When he came out, he made that post. He says, we're all in danger. It's evil itself. And then they took it down, but people had already captured it. And he had said that, I was hacked. If you hacked Buzz Aldrin, if you hacked any astronaut's Twitter account back then, what's the first fucking thing you're going to start saying shit about the moon and space and aliens? Why are you talking about it's evil itself? Or nobody's doing that. Nobody with the capability is doing that.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Right. No. It if you got access to my fucking Facebook, I could guess the shit that you're going to put out there, right? Like, I want a dick. I'm a homo. Like, like that. Exactly what it's going to be.
Well, you have kids now, so I probably wouldn't. But
before kids,
you're following the right flow, though. Yeah.
It's going to be, and I would do something similar.
I'm coming out of the closet. Yep.
Yeah, I'd say some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not going to say is like, it's evil itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're all going to die.
We're all in danger. It's evil itself. Like, what the fuck? What are you on?
Mm-hmm.
It never made sense to me. Still doesn't make sense. And they denied it. And if you look it up, they're like, oh, it was fake because his account was hacked. His account was hacked, and that's what they chose to send.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Especially, do you remember the Fitbit heat maps?
The Fitbits, yeah.
And so they did heat maps where everyone was. It was uploading automatically. That's how they started to find secret government installations around the world.
Really?
Oh, yeah. 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 A bunch of places got outed. Not only that, but you got to see when they walked, how long it took them.
Oh, wow. They shut that shit down, didn't they?
Yeah. They found a bunch of places in Antarctica that aren't on any maps. That aren't supposed to be there.
Do you ever get on Google Earth and just roam? I do all the time. If I ain't got shit to do, I'll sit there and pull out my phone and I'll just go to a place and just start zooming and just roaming. Just
if you find something good, and this happens all the time, people will find something in the mountains wherever. Like, oh my God, look at this in the fucking, boop. They blur it.
There's places I've already looked at you can't see. It's already blurred out.
Yeah, like you're like, wow, this was great. Look, and people start sharing it on whatever, and people are like, I can't pull it up anymore. And the web, the one thing COVID gave them is a very practical method to truly erase things from the web, and they do it really well now. They're getting really good at just fucking removing information.
It's always out there.
Because it's a lie. Everything's a lie. Did you ever hear about the alien that was posted on 4chan?
Mm-mm.
So 4chan's an old school message board. It's
kind of where the heard of whatever you just said on
4chan. You wouldn't. You're not nerdy enough. But it's where all it's nowhere near dark web. But as far as normal web, it's pretty obscure place where nerdy people go. It's like Reddit for nerdy hipsters.
Does it still exist?
Yeah, it's still a thing. It's definitely, owned and occupied. We've just found that out from the Epstein files. It was in there. Epstein knew the founder of it and would have them fix things. Same thing with Reddit. Ghislaine Maxwell was had master authority to edit Reddit if anything was in there that she didn't like.
It's crazy.
The guy who runs TMZ, the Jewish guy, whatever his name is, he's Epstein's best bud. They're in there talking shit about Goyams. Goyams, by the way, are us. Anyone who's not a Jew, they view us as beasts and animals. They can murder, kill, and rape us. Doesn't count. That's the philosophy of which these two people subscribe to. And that's the guy running TMZ. It's we can use it as a distraction to destroy anyone who comes after us. And just he's saying that in the email. They just don't give a shit. But anyway, on 4chan, someone had posted hey, this is a picture of a real alien. I don't want to talk about where I got it. It's everyone that you think it's an alien. It's not an alien. It's a demonic, multidimensional entity. They're demons. And they put up a picture of it. It was a crazy picture. People screen grabbed it. 4chan went down globally. And when it rebooted, that entire chat thread, everything that was involved in the picture were all gone. All the accounts involved were gone.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing, really.
Yeah, I mean, of course they can turn it off. They're just trying to figure out how to control it.
I know they're always listening. I know we always say that, our phones are listening.
I know they are.
You know, dude, we got the biggest example over the weekend, long story short, a place that my husband and I would say we only even mention this place out loud, verbally, out of our mouth, maybe twice a year, if that.
Yeah.
And it's a place that we've taken our kids to back beginning of the summer, and we have cards from there. It's a gaming place. And it's very specific, and everybody knows it. And we went to it. We had these cards. I was cleaning up over the weekend. I asked my husband, I said, hey, I found these cards over here. Do they have anything on? Are they worth it? So we had a whole conversation about this specific place.
Mm-hmm.
About 4 or 5 hours later, my husband gets a text on his phone, and it's an advertisement for that place. And we were like, what the fuck? Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. Of course.
I don't know what Dave and Buster's, and it just made me really think these places, is there a place where they can all go for advertisement to buy into this? You know what I mean? How does Dave and Buster's get a piece of that? Who comes to them and says, hey man, if you give us $10 million, we'll make sure that we're listening to everybody's phones. And if we hear Dave and Buster's come through, we'll send those people an advertisement. Who's running that company?
So you have iPhones, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you look at your iPhone with night vision at night, you'll see it constantly flashing an IR. It's constantly taking pictures.
I saw that on a TikTok.
Constantly looking. Yeah.
So
there's a reason, on my phone, I close the back thing. I have a thing where I can close my camera. There's not much I can do right there for the front one, but it is what it is. iPhones they're always reading your face. They're always looking. They're always reading.
You don't even have an iPhone, right? You're an Android person.
Yeah, I mean, it's all bullshit though. Honestly, I'm so close to just chucking it, and if I had a phone, maybe just go back to an old flip phone. I miss the old. You know what? I miss my Razr.
I don't.
I miss my GZ1, my Casio GZ1. I dropped that thing in pools and hot tubs and a river. I dropped it off ladders. It was one of those indestructible. It was. I had it for years. And I sold it to someone. Well, I'm sure he used it for years more. I regretted it. Man, I like my flip phone.
I'm sitting in front of a window right now, and there's a tree, and there's a squirrel at the end of the branch just looking at me. He's been there for 2 minutes now. I'm like, what's up, dude?
It's the Mossad, Amy. It's the Mossad.
The squirrels around here love me. They do.
Because you're nutty? nuttiest squirrel shit.
I'm outside so much that they have babies and the babies know me. We were out this last fall. We were outside and a baby squirrel came out of the tree and came over and tried to crawl up under my leg.
Do you feed him?
Like it's no. Oh. I don't have any feeders out. I don't have nothing. Mm-mm. They're just comfortable, I think, with me.
Yeah. One of my old neighbors, she used to feed pigeons. She had pigeons and squirrels. And the squirrels here looked like they had softballs for bodies. The size of a damn softball run. And they would break limbs.
She fed them well.
She fed them really well. They couldn't get. And then when my neighbors moved in with their dogs, we had a lot less squirrels real quick.
I bet. Yeah.
She also fed the raccoons. When our mom lived here for a while with us, she had an altercation with our giant raccoons. I mean, giant. Our raccoons are bigger than your cats.
Golly.
Like big. Substantially. Like maybe if you put both of your cats together, that's a smaller end raccoon that we used to have around here.
Dang.
I mean, they look like almost a medium-sized dog. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. And so people would feed them. But anyway, Mom was on the porch because our mom smokes. I wouldn't let her, no smoking in the house. You have to go outside. I hate it. I hate it even when she smokes outside. I fucking hate it. Anyway, she's out there one night, late at night, smoking. And we could see it on the security cameras, like a posse of raccoons came up to her and one grabbed her shoulder. And she turns on, freaks out, and they're all just kind of like coming towards her. And she's trying to get in the door. I laugh. I wish I would have saved that shit.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been comedy gold on TikTok.
I wish you had that too. I want to see it.
I used to. It's gone. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. But it was good. Anyway, all those are gone now that we have bigger, stronger, faster dogs. All the raccoons are gone now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, now that we don't have any dogs, we have a lot of squirrels out there.
Yeah. My dog hates squirrels. Hates birds too. She catches those things out of the air, which is impressive. But
we had our house surveyed a couple days ago because we're getting a pool put in. And the surveyor came around and basically said our property is like almost a little bit crooked. Like on one front corner, we're covering one person's property, and on the back, they're on ours. And then the same on the other. If you're looking at our house, the house to the left of us, our property is her fence. Her fence that goes all the way up and down, that's our property line. So I was like, So we have lunch on Friday. We have lunch on Friday, and
we're not moving your fence, but I'm connecting mine to yours. Is that cool?
And honestly, I don't want to. I want to keep the gap. I want to keep the gap because it's easy access for both of us to get behind our properties that way, to cut it between and go. But when we have our pool installed, I think because we have that much more land on that side, they're probably going to be coming in and out with their little track hose and stuff.
Yes.
On what she thinks is her property, but it's not. So we have lunch on Friday. I'm pre-planning this. As soon as they came, they sent me the thing. I was like, oh, I need to talk to my neighbor. So I was like, hey, girl. You want to eat lunch on Friday?
So when we bought there you go. When we bought our house, I thought we owned about 10 less feet towards my neighbor's house than we did. I thought it was more towards us.
Towards the house?
Towards
the
my
white
house.
One next to you?
No, yeah. I thought he had more. I thought he owned more of our yard.
Okay.
And then he's like, yeah, well, I'm going to get a fence put up. And I was like, hey, as I understand it, because this is what it was explained to me. It's like, this is where the boundary is. And I was like, okay. And the people had lived there forever. Like, they should know.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
And luckily, my neighbor is a stickler. He's an engineer. So he got a survey. And I was like, yeah, cool, man, whatever. And he's like, funny story. And this is the hilarious thing, is when I told him, like, his wife, like, there's a big garden bed, like, where my chickens are now, right? She went out there and cleaned all that shit out herself, like by hand, and was like doing it. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's great. If you need anything, let us know, whatever. Try to be good neighbors. And then we found out that not only did we own that, we owned a little bit more. Like going that way. And he's like, I was like, huh? And his wife was like, did you say that just to get me to clean that out? And I was like, I didn't then. But the question isn't, did I? It's, would I? And we'll never know.
Yep. Didn't do it on purpose, but would have.
Maybe. Yeah. So that's surveys. Good fences make good neighbors. Letting everyone know where the boundaries are, because it'll be a surprise to her. And the other person that owns more of your property than you thought, I wouldn't tell them, but
well, it's up front. It's funny. It's up front. I'm not, that one is not a shocker to me. I kind of already knew. I had a really good idea that our line went where the trees were. And when we had our front driveway concreted, I told my husband, I was like, I don't think that's our property over there to the side. He's like, what are they going to do? He's like, if it becomes an issue, we saw cut it right up, boom, we're back to square. So I was like, okay, And so when the surveyor came out, he was like, actually, did you know? And I was like, I kind of did. And I told him what my husband said. And he was like, honestly, he said, even if I was their surveyor, I would tell them, what are you going to do? Like concrete yours and run it up to theirs. Like,
what?
It's like 8 inches. It's 8 inches of concrete on there. And theirs isn't, you've seen my neighbor's house.
Yeah. I got to be honest, 8 inches isn't a big deal for some people, and for some people,
Here we go again. It's like impossible to talk about anything between 2 and 10 inches without being nasty.
Oh shit, that's funny.
It is.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, it's some people, like, one of my guilty pleasures on social media is, even though I do think social media is the devil, is neighbor wars. Like crazy neighbors over shit. Because like they're fighting over this fence. They're not fighting over that fence.
Oh, no.
No. This is something else.
This is personal. Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is something.
This is, I have to win.
Yes.
And I think it has something to do with that. The reason people is because they're at home. It's their territory. It's something in them that makes them fight for that space. I don't know. I mean, I guess we would all fight for space, but people are assholes on there.
Oh, they're nuts. They're nuts.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It is. I love a good documentation of an asshole. It really is entertaining. It's fun. There's one that this lady just posted. Oh God, this was like a month ago. It was around Christmas. And I don't know the whole story, but she said, this is what my husband did. And the neighbors had put up a camera that could look down into their backyard. So he literally put up like a 20-foot panel, like 20 feet long, 20 feet high, all the way. And I mean, it's the ugliest thing, but what you gonna see now, man? Like, that's a lot of effort too.
I would get some of that billboard like vinyl thing made of me in a thong, spread out like one of the French girls from Titanic. And I'd point that towards their house.
You gotta have resources for that, though. Some of these wars.
I fucking do.
Some of these people don't, though.
This is true. Some of these people don't.
There's some dirty stuff people do. The one that always gets me is the one where people have shared bodies of water.
Yeah,
don't fish in my pond.
People bringing out guns.
I don't let anybody fish. Let them fish.
It's fucking fish.
Who is anybody hurting if they're fishing? It doesn't matter if it's a kid, if it's an 80-year-old man. What are they hurting if they're fishing?
And it's a well-established thing. You don't own the water. You don't own the water.
Some people don't.
Nobody owns the water.
Some people do not understand that.
Oh no.
Well, a lot of people are, especially if you're in the city or anywhere near a road, you don't understand that your property line is not actually a property line near the road. Like, people don't understand that the city has another fucking 20, 30 feet,
Right away.
So don't do your garden. Don't do all that fancy, expensive stuff near the road. Do it near your house, but not near the road. Because at any day, it could be gone.
It's utility lines. Utility lines. They have a right of way on either side. So you can't come. They can. They fucking will. They don't care at all. There's a really good video of a guy. He operates, I think it's in Florida somewhere. He like goes around for whatever city it is, and he's cleaning up fire hydrants. People planting bushes around fire hydrants and shit because they don't want to see their fire hydrant. And whatever it is, it's like it's not a track hoe. It's like a bobcat with a very special articulating attachment, and puts it, and it's like blades and brushes, and it spins at warp speed, but it rips everything around it out. But it also rips the paint off the fire hydrant without damaging it. And he goes out and sprays it again. And it just looks like hell when he walks away. And people are like, you can't do that. He's like, no, I can't do that. That's what they pay me to do. I'm going to go do it down there to their bushes. And the dude's got a great attitude about for people to fucking yell at him all day. He doesn't give a shit. Like, this is the job.
Did you see that a few years back where that girl was going around, that artist in one of, like, New York or somewhere, and was painting fire hydrants? Like SpongeBob characters?
Oh God, no.
It was amazing. If you ever get bored and think about it, look it up. She did it. I'm sure they've all been repainted over because the city's not going to leave it like that. But they were phenomenal. I mean, could you imagine coming around the corner and seeing a fucking what's this, Patrick on the fucking front of you? I mean, awesome. It's just great. She did such a great job. I love when people use art in a way like that.
I'm actually trying to convince my city that we have some dead spaces and we have a local community college with a big art program. I was like, why don't we
murals?
But we could have them rotate for the seasons. All we have to do is pay for the paint. Let them paint it. It's fall. Cool. Paint us a Harriman, I said my town. I shouldn't have. Paint us a fall of our town. I'm proud of it. I like our little town. Whatever. It's a little mountain town of our town. Let's do a summer. Let's do a spring. You need stuff for your portfolio. We have canvases. We'll buy the paint.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Your town looks super cute on a map because it's almost completely surrounded by a river there. It's like 70% surrounded with the river.
Almost, it's like a little peninsula.
Yeah, it's adorable on a map.
Yeah. The mountain views are breathtaking. The mountain passes are breathtaking. Mm-hmm. We have these festivals downtown that are unbelievable. Like, I really like this September. I don't know if you guys could do it. But I think if you came up for the one we have in September, it would blow your mind. It would blow your mind because we shut down the highway that runs through our town for almost all the whole town is shut down, right? Like through our historic downtown area. Mm-hmm. We block the roads, and it's 5,000 to 8,000 people wandering around to different booths, and everything's open, and there's food, and kids are playing. We have grease pig catches. I
know Mom always talks about it.
Yeah, they didn't last year because of PETA, but they were doing these. We used to do grease pig catches. Like, they'd grease up the pigs and have the kids go in, and we'd bring in sod, and the kids would try and grab the back legs, the greased pigs, to catch them. Mm-hmm. And PETA got up in fucking arms about it.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the pig's going to get turned into bacon. And we're rotating out. It's not the same piglets. We got a bunch of piglets.
Yeah, isn't it funny that the pigs are more protected than people are? Like PETA, he can bust out the oil and it just keeps on going and he gets off. But
put
some oil on some pigs and PETA pops out and stops it and shuts it down.
Oh, yeah. We grease some people up and throw them there. No one will care.
Nobody can stop that.
Yeah. Let's play wrestle the $5 bill away from the homeless crackhead. That'll get interesting fast.
Have you had any more homeless people show up behind the KFC?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Heard. Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Mm-hmm. Don't look. The problem is if you go out there looking for problems. No, it's like that. Our trunk or treat that we have is unbelievable. I would rival it against anyone. Like the thousands of people that come out for that, the line that, because it's the same downtown section that will close for that, but it'll be lined on both sides of the street, and people will just loop through.
Yeah,
and it's great. It's a great time. There's live in the mountains. There's a lot of rural. There's a lot of poverty. It gives people an opportunity. For their kids to get a lot. I'm down for that. I'm here for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Our city and our county, they do a lot like that, like all year round for everything, for Easter, for Halloween, all the way around. And I think it's great. I don't go to it because my kids are older now. I've served my time. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of chaos. I don't really enjoy that stuff unless I have to go or, like I said, I served my time. I've done all that. But I am grateful for all the homes, all the people, all the kids that don't get that stuff. It's a place to go. Yeah.
Yeah. It is good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Those are good opportunities for people, for kids.
Yeah.
For communities to come together, help each other out, have an awareness for how many other people are in the same boat.
How many are hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for us on Halloween, I'm sure I've talked about it on here, is we give out full-size candy bars.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about it. I am our home is secured in many childhood's memories that are growing up.
Yeah.
You know, because like we started doing it, and our neighbor started doing it, and our other neighbor started doing it, and we have another one that's doing it. So if you come to my little area right here, you're going to get 4 full-size candy bars. No problem.
Just walking in your neighborhood, approaching your home, going up that staircase to the front door is going to be a memory for all those kids. It's Halloween. Yeah. Your house is beautifully creepy.
It's out of Hocus Pocus. It's straight out of Hocus Pocus.
It is. It perfectly fits. Yes.
The canopies on the streets of leaves, and they kick around, and the kids, and my neighbor that does the haunted house, and that line's there till midnight of people getting scared, and they shut down our streets so the kids can just walk.
Yeah.
I mean, I ride my golf cart, but I have privileges.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's awesome. It's kids having Halloween like kids from movies, you know, whether they ever had a Halloween like that or not, I don't know. But they do here.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And the Frosty Tots have been on the downward slope. I'm really happy about that. 10 years ago, we were thick in Frosty Tot land. I was not cool.
Were you? I thought maybe I just heard you wrong for a second there. I was like, wait, what?
No, Frosty Tots. So they're not old enough to get paid, but they're practicing to be a professional.
Listen to you.
Yeah, you know, the little hoary high school girls that are for some reason trick-or-treating. Yeah, as a slutty cat and maid or whatever. Like, what are you doing? You know, do you not have a father? No, I don't. Oh, well, that makes sense. Like, if you did, he wouldn't be happy with you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, Halloween is one of the only times when it's acceptable to dress like a whore to everybody. It's strange to me.
Yeah, it's encouraged.
Yeah.
Not in my household. not for my daughters. But no, 10 years ago, like it was thick. It was thick with them. And it was just kind of like, what's going on? You know what I mean? This isn't okay. Now, maybe one.
Yeah. Well, I also think those same kids are still dressing like that, but they're not trick-or-treating anymore.
Yeah, I mean, maybe somewhere else, you know, on a corner, or they're behind the KFC.
They're at a party.
They're in
a house party.
Decomposing. Yeah, I just like to see that the kids that are coming in now aren't that. At least that we've seen. You know, it's faded out. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, we give out full-size candy bars and kids come running for it. And, you know, we gave out almost 600 candy bars last year.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Our mom comes and she was handing out candy bars for a while, which is interesting. I think she likes it for a little while. And then it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's like, I get it. Yeah. I'll finish. Yeah. You know, we also let our big kids roll around our neighborhood because we know everyone in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just kind of drive the tots around playing Halloween music in our golf cart with lights and stuff on. And, you know,
your neighborhood is a neighborhood I would love to creep on at dusk with the windows.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. See, I felt bad. I gave you shit for that. I gave you
the
shit.
Same thing. Everybody does it.
No, I do it at like 2 a.m. though, when I'm out on my golf cart with my friends going down back alleys.
Too many people have already shut their shit up. They've already
not here. Not here. People here still don't lock their doors. Like there's, you know, the homeless guys know which houses they can go into and which ones they can't.
You know, you say still don't lock the doors. I literally woke up this morning to a neighborhood. You know, you have the little ring alerts. We have the ring camera, so we have like the neighborhood ring everybody locally and with a certain miles or whatever. We all talk. Well, they all talk. I just get nosy and see what they're all talking about. But I woke up to a notification of somebody last night. We got in trouble with the law. There were shots fired. There was like 10 cop cars. Not in my neighborhood, but in a neighborhood very nearby. And then there were, I think, 3 different people got on there and posted that somebody came to their door and was trying to get in their house. This was all between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. So somebody got in trouble with the cops and was going door to door just trying to get into somebody's house to hide.
Yeah, they'll find one. They'll find one.
Mm-hmm, that happened to us back when my first husband and I were still together and the babies were really little. And he was working nights and it was just me home alone that night. And there was a cop in the neighborhood. And I remember a light was shining on our house. And I was like, what is that light? And I look out and it's a cop going real slow with the spotlight. You know how they do?
Yeah.
And then he went around the corner. And then like within 5 minutes, I heard somebody at the front door trying to get in our front door. And I lost my shit. I was so scared. I'm not going to lie. I was scared. I was home alone. My husband was working nights.
Of course you were.
Yeah. I darted to the other end of the house because both my babies were at the other end of the house, which is a small 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a little small house, but I just darted to the other end, grabbed the baby, went into the little girl's room and shut the door. And we just sat there for a long time because I was shitting bricks. Yeah. I didn't know what to do.
No, I get it. I mean, what are you to do? That's
but
the
thank
reality.
God my doors were locked. Woo!
Yeah.
Because I was not.
We lock ours. I do, but I do know people in my neighborhood who don't. I have friends who don't. You know, I go in their house, doors unlocked, and we have security cameras and stuff. But granted, maybe that's a factor. My buddies who don't lock their doors, like me, have very large dogs.
I was going to say you have Ava, so you don't.
No, yeah, my dog ain't playing no games, and my buddy's got Great Dane. Like that thing comes to full bore, and my other buddy's got cattle dogs. Like so I could see it, but it's overall it's pretty good. We first moved here, our neighborhood wasn't that great. It's gotten tremendously better. It's really on the uptick. It's going to continue to be on the uptick as they pour billions of dollars right next to us into this place. So whatever they're building out there, I don't know. But
time will tell.
Time will tell, unfortunately, whether we want it to or not. But hell, that's all I got.
You got anything coming up this weekend?
Oh yeah. How about you?
We are in the throes of wedding dress hunting right now, my daughter. So our weekends keep getting filled up with trying to find a wedding dress. It's fun.
Does the wedding dress store not have wedding dresses?
They have so many. They all have so many. And apparently we've got to see them all. So that's where I'm at.
That's where you're at. My wife's wedding dress is hanging right there. But yeah. Well, any words of wisdom?
No, last time you freaking